Hello, I hope this video comes up better than the last one. We're still getting used to these little 1.3 megapixel webcams that are built into our laptops. And I apologize about the last two videos we did that came out kind of blocky. We'll try to do better, but these are not the same pieces of equipment that we were using 10 months ago, which were little separate USB web cameras. Anyway, today is the first full official day of chemo. I guess it actually started about 10 o'clock last night with the application of elastograse, and now Ann is doing cyclophosphamide, pardon me, and Mesna. And it's scheduled to run, I think, until Monday or Tuesday. Or this round of chemo is scheduled to run until Monday or Tuesday. But I have some interesting observations to share. First, we found out that probably on the Friday that we left Baton Rouge, Ann probably had about 3% blasts in her blood. Our local oncologist, hematologist, detected, I think, 3 rogue cells in her blood smears. Although he indicated to us they weren't blasts, they thought they were just activated B lymphocytes from an infection. I'm going to go ahead and say they were probably blasts at that point. Over the weekend, up and until the 1st, Ann didn't have any record of blasts because the MD Anderson used their automated cell counter, and whatever these things were didn't show up on it. It wasn't until the 1st, or Monday, that they pulled her blood, and a human pathologist actually looked at the slides and said Ann had 14% blasts in her blood. I'm sorry, it was on the 30th. They said that she had 14% blasts in her blood. And then on the 1st, she had, looking at a piece of paper with the numbers on it, she had 31%. On the 2nd, she had 38%. And on the 3rd, she had 53%.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know if you could hear Ann, but she just booed. And it's my theory that most of those numbers going from 14 to 30 and 30 to 53 is almost a doubling. Not quite, but almost. And I think the not quite doubling, that doesn't quite match up to the exponential growth curve, even allowing for some sampling error from the blood test and the blood counter at the pathologist, is probably, or maybe, I should say, remember I'm an engineer, not a doctor, but maybe it's a little bit of a fight from the donor umbilical cord. Now, that being said, I think things have gone way too far for the donor umbilical cord to ever fight back. And besides, even if it is fighting back right now, I think it's lost too much ground to make up. And chemo is running, so I think it's a lost cause at this point. But what is interesting is that between yesterday and today, with just the application of the chemo that started at 10 o'clock and is even running now, is that Ann's blast count dropped from 53% to 15%. And I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that this is a sign pointing in the right direction. So we'll see what happens. I think the schedule for a bone marrow biopsy is probably 21 days from yesterday, and we'll see if Ann has reached a remission by then. I really hope that she has. One other thing that's kind of worrying is that Ann has developed a little spot right here above where the lymph nodes stood up. Her lymph nodes, when they enlarged, were here. She had 2 right here and 1 right here, or actually right here. and she's had a little purple spot about the size of my fingertip, or about the size of a pencil eraser, that has appeared. It wasn't there this morning, but it's appeared now.
There's a cluster of 3.
Anne says that there's a cluster of 3. So, we don't know what they are. This is new. I hope it's not a leukemic infiltration of some sort. I'm hoping it's just related to the chemo. We're going to bring it to the doctor's attention tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to pass you over to Anne and see if she has anything to add. Hold on 1 second.
Cancer sucks. Sorry, that's the best I can do for you.
Show him the spot.
Yeah, it goes up into my hairline, and okay, maybe it's a chemo drug interaction, or maybe it's leukemia cutis, which is not good. But we'll see my doctor, my leukemia doctor, tomorrow and discuss it. I'm just really hopeful that it's anything better than leukemia cutis, since only 1.3% of ALL patients get it, and to put that in perspective, it's 3 patients out of 100,000 patients. And considering,
have to be the one.
yeah, considering I already got PTLD, and there was only a 1% chance of getting that, you know, I'd really not like to win the poo-poo lottery again. I could go the rest of my life without winning that one. So we'll let you guys know tomorrow after we talk to Dr. Thomas, and we'll go from there. You know, Chris is waving.
Bye, everybody.
So, oh, gotta cut it short. Bye, everybody. We'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay, good night.